What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the FLYWEIGHT Project YouTube channel for another fight companion. The second of three again this week on this channel. What is up? I see some of the regulars already in the chat. What's going on, Brian? What's going on, Sean? I see Hoppy's here as well, saying that the Canadian is going to lose in the main event. Hoppy already trolling me.
Oh, my God.
What's up, Archduke? Happy Friday, everybody. Yes, Mr. Peanut Butter is in the house indeed. Welcome to some LFA action this week, ladies and gentlemen. There were, believe it or not, 18 fights on this card. However, Fight Pass is only going to show a handful of them. Shout out to, what the heck is the YouTube channel called? I'll find it and throw it into the chat. It is affiliated with the LFA. They showed one early prelim today, so shout out to them. I'm sorry I missed that one. I was actually out grabbing a beverage. That's right, a coffee lager. Let's freaking go. Shout out Lighthouse Brewing.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I decided to go grab that bad boy instead of stream the first hour of prelims here on LFA. But this is going to be a good one. We got a Canadian in the main event, so that's awesome. Me being from Canada, I got my flag behind me. If you're new to the stream, shout out to you. Welcome. You're amazing. Thank you so much for joining. We're building such a tremendous fight community here. 10,000 views last Saturday for Diaz. Well, then it was Ferguson, but you know, Diaz Chimaev originally. Unbelievable. Thank you folks so much. Yes, we will be streaming one championship. Yes, we're streaming Bellator next week. Yes, we're streaming the next PFL season, and we're finishing off Contender Series as well. Reaction videos. I'm right after this recording a predictions and rundown like I did last week for this Saturday's UFC event. So I will see you back here tomorrow. But we addressed all the comments, folks. We're trying to get to 50 likes on the video. We're trying to get to 650 subscribers here tonight. Those are the two goals. We just missed it on the last stream, although we hit it after. What is up, Mick31, Mick and Brian? Thank you so much for joining. Where am I at? Yeah, what have you been busy with, Archduke? What have you been busy with? And by the way, if you're new to the channel, again, we run down each fighter, live commentary, play-by-play reaction. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to pour this into a mug, but like, I'm giving just everyone lift up your glasses. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. LFA 142, Prior Lake, Minnesota. Shout out, Minnesota. Believe it or not, I am moving to Minnesota in literally a month. Literally a month. I am driving from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, all the way to Minnesota. Can't wait to see some more fights there. All right, the comments are coming in hot, so I'm going to adjust them all here. Then we'll preview the first fight on this card. I'll give my predictions. I want to hear yours in the live chat. We got a poll question. Who wins in the main event? Let me know. We'll run it down later. Yeah, school season started. Dang, I got bamboozled. I thought Isha was coming. I'm right here, bro. What channel is this on, brother? Fight Pass? Yeah, LFA. It's one of the leagues that comes with Fight Pass. As the first two fighters on this card make their walkout, we will run them down here in a second, folks. Shout out to you, Luke. Thank you so much for joining again, brother. Look at that. I'm already behind. Tom, what's going on, Tom? Look at this. I love like Brian's like, you know, some of the hockey communities transferred over to this channel as well, and Brian just full on into the MMA community. Now just everyone's one big fucking family here. I love it. All right, let's get right into it. For those who don't know, you'll get the drill. You'll get the drill as we do this. We're trying to get to 50 likes on the video. We're trying to get to 650 subscribers on the channel. Those are the two goals. If we hit both of those goals, you'll be included in the big shipment going out next week. So there you go. Excited to share the link right after this video is posted. I'll share the link to the merch store, ladies and gentlemen. But those who've won the contests in the last, I think it's 5 winners thus far. Y'all are getting some. You're getting the first wave of merch even before like Kyle or I get it. So there you go. If you've been to Minnesota, do you think their accent sounds Canadian? I mean, it sounds kind of like a part of Canada, because like Canada has a ton of different accents, bro. From like mine, which is probably the most normal, to fucking Newfies out on the East Coast. I mean, that shit's wild. Oh man, I just love how the community is here, and I hope you join me every single stream. I hope you join me tomorrow night, UFC Fight Night. Song Yadong, Sanhagen. All right, let's run down the fighters here, ladies and gentlemen. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you dig our live streams. Lemaire against Adam Vigil. As we run both of these fighters down here. Lemaire, 3 wins, 0 losses, 30 years old, 3 KO TKO. He had quite a big amateur career, actually. Let me see. How many amateur fights did he have? 9 amateur fights where he went 6-3. So I was just looking at some of his opponents there. Chato Weiss, Dante Arnett, and George Damaris were his pro wins. I'm not really familiar with any of them. All were in, regional promotions, CFC, Extreme Beatdown, North Star Combat. Adam Vigil, 5 wins, 1 loss out of Denver, Colorado. He beat Randy McCarty in Battle 3 to TKO strikes. Before then was his only professional loss. And before that, he obviously had a 4-fight win streak. 3 KO TKO, 2 decisions for Vigil. And as you can see on the screen, Vigil plus 275 underdog at 33 years old. Lemaire, 29 years old. Minus 400 heavy favorite. Well, I'm smashing the heavy favorite there. Shane, if you're watching, lock it in. Who do you got for this one, folks? Let me know in the live chat. Live play-by-play, commentary, reaction here. More importantly, just an unbelievable community. All right, Shane and I were going each with the favorite here. That's okay. That's okay. A little stalemate for you, Candy. Change the color scheme of my pick to make it clean. The one I see in the chat right now, it looks the same as the other one, Tom. It looks good, though. Oh, dude, I'm so pumped. Tomorrow is an underrated card, ladies and gentlemen. Then we got 2 mech cards after that before UFC 280. The big banger. Brittany, what's going on? The whole community's here. This is amazing. I think Kory, if he wins, it's by a decision. I don't think he knocks him out. Cheers. Happy Friday. I have a coffee logger and oh man, it just smells like coffee. If you're just joining, welcome. We do fight companions every single week. This is our second of 3 that we're doing this week, ladies and gentlemen. UFC, Sanhagen, Song Yadong tomorrow night as well. We had Contender Series on Tuesday. Live reaction, play-by-play commentary here. LFA 142. Welcome, everyone. Like the video. Drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. We are trying to get to 50 likes on the video.
Let's get it on.
Round 1, let's get it on. Oh, and some shots right out of the gate for Vigil and answered is Lemaire. They're just throwing bombs right now. Oh, and Vigil gets dropped by Lemaire. Lemaire on his side right now, raining punches to the side of his head. Tries to get the hook in, 1 over the shoulder, 1 to his torso. Looked like he was going for a slam takedown now. Both these guys just built like fucking fire hydrants here. Wow. What a pace right out of the gate, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on this fight as well as I get my live play-by-play reaction, the whole 9 yards. Some nice kicks there by Lemaire. I just love that name because it's just so Canadian. There's some legendary hockey players who were named Lemaire, so there you go. Lemaire. And there we go. They separate now. Smiling are both these fighters. Center of the octagon. Vigil, Lemaire. 3:57 left in this first round at a crazy pace. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, and a nice left hook by Vigil. Vigil goes to the takedown. A nice takedown, and he lands in side control. Gets into half guard. Fighting for mount, but doing a good job is Lemaire getting to the cage to get back up to his feet, although Vigil still has his back. I know, man. Aspen Ladd not doing herself any favor. She's going to have to fight. Pardon me, at 145 now moving forward. Enough's enough. Oh, it's Vigil. Sorry, I keep saying Vigil, like the wrestler. Vigil has the back of Lemaire, and Vigil got dropped in the opening frame of this round, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes left in this first round, and Vigil dropping left hooks. Oh, now they're just, both of them are trading hooks. This is tremendous. A high kick by Vigil. These guys have so much muscle on them, though. Who the fuck is going to gas first? That is the real question, because this pace has been insane. They're both big, dude, if you look at them. But yes. Oh, no. Low. Was that a low blow, or did he hit a ground opponent? I want to see. We're just taking a look right now. The ref's talking to Vigil. Yeah, Vigil's just jacked, man. Holy shit. I know what you meant, but if you look at both of them, they're both big. Vigil definitely with like the bodybuilder type frame for sure. But like, look, Lemaire's fucking jacked too, dude. I cannot stand either of them. Marvel Comics, awesome. As far as the movies, I think they're, and the whole franchise, I think they're both trash, man. The only ones I really like were like Spider-Man back in 2000. Oh yeah, that I just saw the replay. Now that was definitely needed. A little low there. I understand why people like them. They're just not. They're not for me. That's why I come in a little hot. But you know what got me when, what was it, the Avengers or whatever? So there's still replay. I'll get right back into the fight once they're fighting. But like, they put their invisible base plane in the sky. The first thing I said is, that's just getting shot down. Get shot down. I was like, dude, I could write this movie, and this movie sucks. And I don't know. I'm just not a fan. Not a fan. Mind you, I don't watch a lot of movies these days, but if I'm going to watch a movie, I want it to be like an excellent movie. Like my last favorite movie I watched, and this is dating a little bit because it's been a while, but like Baby Driver. I want to see a movie like that level good. You know what I'm saying? All right, looks like they're about to touch gloves again. Thanks everyone joining, by the way. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. We're trying to get to 50 likes on the video and or 650 subscribers here. If we either lose 2 goals, well, I mean, you'll be on the mailing list for next week's big shipment for prizes. And the prizes are merchandise from this channel. Guys, back trading. I mean, both of them got a little bit. I mean, it sucked to get... Oh, Vigil! There was a combo there. Left and then a right hook, and it dropped Lemaire. But Lemaire still is wobbly, and Vigil's just still on him. Drops him again, and the ref does a good job of ending it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! There you go. Wow. So as I was saying before, freaking Vigil cut me off with that beautiful performance. Was despite getting kneed in the balls, both of them had some recovery time as far as cardio, because that pace was crazy in the first half of that round. And Vigil was the one who was dropped first. Oh, and Vigil, tremendous respect, taking the knee in front of his opponent, making sure he's okay, helping him sit, or helping him stand, actually. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Helping him sit on the stool. Wow. What a war. What a war. To start off the main event, LFA 142.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful match. Fight, I should say. Why did I say match? I said match because I was watching some submission flow grappling stuff. Oh, there it is. We're watching the replay right now. If you're on Fight Pass right now, of, yeah, how Vigil was just cleanly dropped. I'll get right back to the comments here in a sec, folks. Cleanly dropped in the opening frame. What a fighter. I can't wait to watch this one back later and actually like send to some friends. Like Matthew, if you join in the chat. Holy shit. Vigil. Wow. All right, I'm getting right back to the comments here, folks. I want to see your guys' thoughts on this. I have an Android. I've had Android since 2012. Yeah, not a fan. Has been years since been to a movie. Yeah, I think the last movie I went to. Actually, this one was pretty good too. That movie. Fuck, what was it called? Yesterday, the Beatles movie. I went and saw that. Wow. Well, cash that underdog, eh? Shane and I are both down one. I guess it's a stalemate, but still. Yeah, the thing about Apple's computer is like, fuck, I got my hair so long. I see it's got this dangling hair there. The thing about Apple computers, like, you can get a tremendous Apple computer. I have a tremendous laptop, but like, you got to pay for it. Like, it's expensive, right? And they're great, but if you're willing to build a computer, you can get it a little bit cheaper. But then you have to go kind of cheaper on your monitor and, you know, your mouse and things like that, kind of like what I did. If you game, it's completely different because I understand you needing a keyboard. Well, there you go, folks. There you go. Again, in LFA, in the streams that we do here, I don't have like the live stats as far as the significant strikes and things like that, but they do a good job of running it down on the broadcast. And as soon as I see it on the broadcast, I will comment on it. We will note it on this live stream. Don't you worry. On the UFC ones, though, because it's and Contender Series, actually, because it is ESPN, it's amazing. They have the great live stats that I put on screen. So if you're new to the channel, again, we do have some different looks depending on what event is going on and if I can access live stats throughout the stream. Okay, let's get back to the comments here. I think I missed a couple of them. That's why I use Samsung. Me too. Their OS sucks. I'm a Windows guy myself. All right, I'm going to change this on the screen here. We will preview the next fighters here. I mean, this is what LFA wants. This is what LFA wants when they have a event, LFA 142. If you don't already subscribe to Fight Pass, I mean, just being able to watch some of these smaller promotions like LFA. I mean, and there's too many lists off the top of my head. Like the UFC Fight Pass has so many. They're tremendous. Highly recommend Fight Pass for that reason. If you can't afford pay-per-views all the time, well, they're post on Fight Pass, I think, a week or two after, and the fight nights you can watch as well, unless they're like an ABC or an ESPN like exclusive. But even then, right after they're posted. So there you go. There you go. Let's get to the next fight here. Boom. Yeah, that's what it says. Prior Lake. I was like, Mystic Lake. Mystic Lake Casino. Prior Lake, Minnesota. LFA 142 being held in Minnesota. Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. This is a coffee lager. A Lighthouse Brewing. Pretty cool design here. Love me some coffee lagers. It's hard to screw it up, but I love when you can just smell it. This one's unbelievable. I use Samsung also. I was just wondering what other people thought. Massive card this weekend. Hey, massive card in, what is it, 3-4 weeks? UFC 280. But I just love Kory Sandhagen, folks. I think he's unbelievable. He's kind of like Dominic Cruz. And I think he's just tremendous. Would you try the one chip challenge? Tom, if you sent it to me. I don't think I can buy it here in Canada. But yeah, I'd do that. I can handle my spice. I mean, coming out of me would suck. Don't clip that, by the way, somebody. We don't have that hardcore fans yet, which honestly I appreciate. I like you guys the way you are, guys and gals. Because like the MMA guru, he's so big. He has like, and like, I mean, there's so many more, but he's just one off the top of my head that like he has like so many accounts that I thought were him, but are just like people clipping all the funny things he says. Which some of them are good, some of them like, I don't want anyone saying that. Or I don't want anybody repeating that and sharing it. Again, shout out to everyone joining us. If you're tuning in on Twitter, by the way, migrate over to YouTube. This is where the action is. This is where the fight community is. This is where you can join the live chat and enter our contest. And by the way, I really like Chidi. I'm excited to see that match. Fuck, I keep saying matches because I was watching jiu-jitsu matches all day. Fights! They're fights. God damn it, Isha. All right, let's get into the next one here. I'm just going to share it on Twitter. Then we will run down and profile the next two fighters ahead here. On the next bout, I'll give my predictions, and then I will ask you guys for yours. And you can already comment them right now if you want, folks. And we'll get right back to the comments in a sec. I'm just going to share this on Twitter. Some 135ers next, so you know it's going to be exciting. And I apologize. I forgot to say that the last bout was a catchweight of a 190. Both of them weighed in at 189. Just sharing this on Twitter. Talk amongst yourselves. I know you guys are a tremendous community here. You've already been talking amongst yourselves, which is awesome. That's what I'm just so happy that we're doing. I know in LFA fights we don't get like the hundreds, the 50 to hundreds of viewers, but we get the diehards. We get those who just want to hang out and just watch some fights together. Man, the favorites and underdogs are huge in this one. As if you're watching Fight Pass right now, as we can see on screen, and you can see on screen too. If you want to see the stats a little bit more zoomed in, just let me know as well, folks, and I can do that for you. All right, these fighters are making their walk to the octagon. I'm about to share this on Twitter. We'll profile them, then I want to see your predictions, folks, as I give mine. Fenicle. It's a good thing I heard that. I would have not. Fenicle. I would have been able to pronounce that one, I think. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes, folks. If you're viewing on Twitter, migrate over to YouTube. That's where the action is happening. Excited to finally stream some Bellator too. I haven't streamed Bellator yet on the channel. Haven't streamed PFL either, but I think we're still a few months out from the PFL season starting. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm still new to PFL. I just kind of watched it whenever it was on, mostly during the playoffs, but I'm hoping to follow it really in depth this season. All right, just finishing sharing this on Twitter. Thank you for your patience, folks. All right. How I figured it would be pronounced too. Okay, just shared this on Twitter. By the way, follow me on Twitter if you dig my vibe, at VI Sports Talk. Very interactive on Twitter. That's the social media that I predominantly use. Shane's going with Zach, locking it in. I should do a tier list of NHL teams with toxic fan bases. Yes, but in that you'd have to say you'd have to separate the online fan base and the, well, not really separate, but just like talk about them both, because like I would say, oh, actually I shouldn't probably say this about the Canucks because they burnt their city to the ground too. But there's some franchises who are very loud on social media and some who are pretty good in the arena. Philly fans all around just scumbags, but. I try pretty much having asbestos. Oh, asbestos mouth. Jesus Christ. Front row, what's going on? Like I said, the regulars here, the beauties. Thank you so much for joining. All right, time to profile these fighters quick, folks, and then you can see the tail of the tape. It is on screen there for you who are tuning in on Fight Pass, and I highly recommend getting Fight Pass, folks. Great way to watch a ton of MMA and a lot of other stuff too. There's grappling tournaments. It's great. It's great if you're a fan of violence. All right. Zachary Vaci, 3 wins, 1 loss out of Chicago, Illinois. He has a 2-fight win. He's riding a 2-fight win streak right now. His last win coming in LFA 115. 1 KO, TKO, 2 submission. His first KO, TKO, pro TKO was his last fight in the LFA. And 3 wins, 0 losses as an amateur. As we go to Rob Big Papa Giorgio. All right, what a nickname. I mean, his nickname is bigger than has more characters than his actual name, but okay, there you go. 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 submission victories. He lost in his last fight in Beloit cage fights. I mean, plus 300 underdog is Rob. Shane's going with Zach. I'm going with Rob. Let's go with the underdog. He needs a win. He lost his last fight. He's motivated. He looks calm, cool, collected, right, Shane? There you go.
Let's get it
Round
on.
1. Let's get it on. Yeah, let me know your predictions. Oh, and a flying knee attempt up the top by Vaci. Rob Fenicle with a low leg kick. Good read. He ducked out of the way of a huge bomb right hook by Vaci. Happy Friday, front row. Hope you're making some money this weekend. Oh, and pushing forward is Vaci. Oh, and Fenicle with an elbow, if I'm not mistaken, knocks down Vaci. Vaci right back up, Fenicle up again, tries to throw those elbows in the clinch. Wow, 4 minutes and 14 seconds. We're not even a minute into this fight. Look at the pace already, folks. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes, play-by-play commentary, and of course, interaction with you folks here in the live chat. Oh man, Fenicle, he likes those elbows. Definitely Muay Thai background. You can tell. You can tell by his stance. You can tell by how he's throwing those elbows. Oh, and Vaci tags Fenicle with a straight jab. Now with the right hand, he tags Fenicle. And it looks like... Oh, and Fenicle hits low with the kick. $900 last week in Atlantic City playing cards. Fucking rights, bro. Fucking rights. I lost so much money last weekend betting on UFC. 7 underdogs won, and the lock, who came in as the underdog before the fight, who was a lock, got robbed of a decision. It was a bad day. Shout out to all the new viewers. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat. We're trying to get to 50 likes on the video. Oh, and looks like Fenicle tried to do some spinning shit there. I don't really know what he was going for. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first round. LFA 142, live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Good straight left jab by Vaci. Good body kick by Vaci, but Fenicle doesn't land super hard, but does land with a left jab. Fenicle he's, again, this Muay Thai background there must be, because he just wants to just hammer those elbows in the pocket. Keep the comments coming, folks. As you know, I'd love to interact with you. I'd love to see your live reaction to these fights as well. Talk about what's coming up this weekend in UFC 270 or 280s coming up. One championship, number 2 on Amazon's coming up too. Ooh, an outside leg kick by Fenicle seemed to hurt Vaci there. I actually love doing these LFA streams, even though we don't have 50 to 300 people in the live chat. We got the regulars. It's awesome. And I mean, watching these guys come up and getting familiar with them before they make Contender Series, before, their call-ups to the UFC to fill in, right? Ooh, the body kicks there by Vaci seem to be hurting Fenicle now. These 135ers, tremendous pace. And did Fenicle knock down Vaci? No, actually, Vaci went for the heel hook, and they both have heel. They're both going for heel hooks now, both on their back, grabbing each leg. Very interesting. And Fenicle, he's got one. Vaci was good with the defense, though, but Fenicle really wants this one. Is he really sacrificing bottom position? He's committed to this heel hook. But now, with the reversal, Vaci gets to the back of Fenicle. Fenicle still holding the leg, though, of Vaci, but Vaci's there you go, and he gets it free. Vaci now is the back of Fenicle. Man, Fenicle shouldn't have been chasing that leg lock for so long. It's high back, though. Very high, but could transition to a triangle here. Hell, he might already have it. No, he doesn't. Vaci, my apologies, Joe. My apologies. Both throwing heat for sure. This is a tremendous fight. Your cousin, that's tremendous. That's tremendous. 20 seconds left in this first round. He's having a great fight.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Joe, welcome to the channel, buddy. 10 seconds left. Vaci on bottom. Oh, it looked like a hammer kick. I don't know if it landed cleanly. Wow, and that's the end of the first round, folks. Look at that. We got Vaci's cousin, Joe, in the live chat here. This is tremendous. My apologies for mispronouncing the last name. The only time I gambled at any casinos, I lost way too much at the slots in Vegas. Believe it or not, the last time I was in Vegas, I didn't do any gambling. It was just business. But apparently, there's some like conference within like the world of my day job, of my my career, and it's being held in Vegas in March, I believe. So I might go to that. No problem, bro. Great channel. You're killing it all. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I appreciate it, Joe. Yeah, we do up to 3 fight companions every single week, Tuesday for Contender Series. So I hope to see your cousin on Contender Series soon. I hope to see Zach on Contender Series soon. If not, just UFC, Bellator, PFL, whatever pays him the most, brother. But yeah, welcome to the channel. I hope to see you, on other streams. We do UFC every Saturday, Tuesday night Contender Series.
Let's get it on.
Round 2, let's get it on, folks. And whenever there's big events, PFL, Bellator, One Championship, Rising. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I think Shane actually bet on the heavy favor your cousin to win this one in our beer bet. So there you go. Even though I bet on Fenicle, now I just want Joe to win. And Vaci tags Fenicle with a few shots there. Tried to go with the body kick. Oh, and Vaci lands with a leg kick. He's got to keep his hands up, Fenicle. Or Vaci's going to just knock him the fuck out. Vaci doing a good job of landing with those body kicks. And Vaci's the one octagon control, right? Looked like he was going for the liver kick a little high there. Again, this is awesome. We got Joe Vaci in the chat, folks. Zach's cousin here. Happy Friday, Joe. Happy Friday, everybody here. Oh, and Vaci tags Fenicle again with that straight left jab by Vaci. Did you teach him that, Joe? You teach him that straight left jab? That thing's a piece of... Oh, no. And it looks like an eye poke there by mistake as they were just going in for an exchange. But Fenicle looking at his eye, wincing a little bit. Both of them open. Referee looking at Fenicle's eye there. Let's take a look at the replay. Okay, no, that was kind of that was pretty much an accident there. I mean, yeah, Vaci just like had a position of like going like this, just to not even to look for range, just as a defense, hand up, one hand out, and Fenicle just went in for an overhand right, and just like luck of the draw, head went right into the eye. It looks already a little swollen, but hey, he looks like he's a warrior, and they're gonna be good to go. He'd whoop my ass. Older cousin or younger Joe? I mean, you don't have to answer. I'm just curious. Should we drink or smoke? Always start with the ganja and then the drinks. That's what I learned personally. Everybody's different, but I'm just saying that's what I would do. That's what I did before this stream. Started with the one, continue with the other. With me doing them in reverse, ooh, you don't want to do that. Learned that the hard way in college there, bud. Same age. Nice. That's awesome. So you guys actually like, that's pretty cool. You can connect more with family, you know, around the same age. That's awesome, bro. Again, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. On Vaci again. Those jabs are nasty. Oh, and the exchanges. I mean, both of these fights already on LFA 142, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out Minnesota, too. Oh, and there's a nice right hook by Fenicle on Vaci. But Vaci, with that left jab, is just piecing Fenicle apart here. Both of them can't drop their hands, though, those exchanges. I know it's like, who am I to say, right? Who am I to say? I'm not a cage fighter. But both of the times that both these guys are getting tagged is when, like, you just see it. Hands drop without even throwing something first, and just boom. And it's so quick, I get it. But just for the sake of commentary and for me to be kind of critical with... Oh, and another straight left jab by Vaci and a nice uppercut right. Fenicle's got a hell of a jaw. And Fenicle's had enough of that. Tried to go for the double leg. The one thing about Fenicle is he got some nasty elbows, and he already dropped Vaci once with the elbows. So he's got to just be careful when Fenicle goes in for those takedowns. Oh, nice overhand right by Fenicle. They both look like they're pretty tired here, but Fenicle definitely has less in the gas, so you can tell that those, and there was a deep breath by him. You can tell that those huge overhand rights that maybe Fenicle had the maybe power advantage in the beginning of this fight. It's not the same type of shots. 1 minute, 23 seconds left in this second round, folks. Vaci, Fenicle, 135ers, LFA 142. And Minnesota, let's go. Prior Lake. Man, I've been kicked in the liver once in competition, and it fucking sucked. And I was young. I was like 12. And I just remember, oh, and a nice flying knee on the entry by Vaci, and I think it landed. 55 seconds left in this second round. Fenicle just really trying hard for that takedown. Even if Fenicle lands a takedown in the last 40 seconds here, he ain't winning this round, man. Zach Vaci continues to piece him apart. Beer in the bong. Fenicle still got some good timing down as he was able to duck out of one of the punches that Vaci threw and then connected with the right hand of his own. This is a war, ladies and gentlemen. This is a war. And there's the judo-style takedown by Fenicle, but Vaci has his back now in the better position on the judges' scorecards. You have to imagine now, in the body triangle, trying to get the rear naked with 10 seconds left is Vaci. And you know what? Props to Zach Vaci there. Don't tire yourself out going for that choke with 10 seconds left. Just keep piecing him apart in that dominant position with the body triangle, and you're gonna look great on the judges' scorecards. That first round was fucking close. Both of the guys were dropped. I really don't know. Let me know in the chat. Everyone not named Joe, because I mean, can't have any bias here, right, Joe? But I mean, if you want to be honest, Joe, you can. It's not like Zach's reading this. Zach's fighting. He's a little busy right now. Honestly, let me know who won that first round. I really don't know. Without being able to see any of the stats, the eye test, that was completely even for me. The second round, 100% Zach Vaci. Or sorry, VC. Vaci. God damn it. I'm just so pumped right now. This is awesome. What a great way to start this event with that banger of a fight right out of the gate. 190-pound catch weight, and the pace to that fight was incredible. 135ers, round 3.
Let's get it all.
Let's get it on. Need to attack the body. 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. Here we go. So this could make for a tremendous third round if this fight is even. I could see some judges giving it to Vaci that first round, but you never know. Both of them were knocked down. Those elbows by Fenicle was good, and Fenicle was landing more kicks in that first round too. Oh, for sure, Joe. And I looked it up a little bit before this, and I don't follow the regionals too much, but I'm starting to on this channel. We're going to be streaming everything. Everything that I can fit into my schedule, we will be streaming from this channel. Not just the big dogs in one PFL, Bellator, and UFC, but all of them. I'm going to try to hit them all, at least every single like legit regional on this channel this season. Let's fucking go. Nice body kick by Vaci. 1 minute has passed in this third and final round. Fenicle tried to go for a spinning back fist there. Did not land. How's my mic, by the way, folks? I had to reset up my studio today. Can you all hear me okay? I ran some tests and it was okay, but you folks let me know. Oh, and Vaci landed. I just missed it. Was that an elbow? I'm sure I'm going to see that. I was just reading the chat here, seeing if anything else came up, and I heard it in my headphones. I got the sound from my TV through my board in my headphones, too. So I can hear the soundboard, TV, and whatever music I play for you folks. Man, this is so awesome. We got Joe fucking Vaci in the chat here. I mean, I absolutely love it. Dropping for a guillotine is Fenicle. Doesn't have full guard here, just in half guard, but 3 minutes left. Drop to his back. Fenicle on his back. He going for that guillotine attempt. Doesn't have full guard, though, so he can't get that crazy crank. And the guys are sweaty here right now. So is that grip really hard? Oh, and it looks like Vaci's about to pop out of it. Still holding that neck position is Fenicle, but let's go of the grip here. And a good job by Vaci of getting a hook in to the neck in top position, half guard here. Vaci just getting ready to pop up, I imagine. Just lay down those shots. Both of them just piecing each other's bodies up here. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left in this third round, folks. What a tremendous way to start off LFA 142. Like the video, by the way, folks. We're trying to get to 50 likes on the video. And we're trying to get to 650 subscribers on the channel. If we hit either of those two goals, we will choose some winners from the live chat, and we'll send you some City Life Project merch. Hoodies and shirts with that mountain logo that you can see on the bottom of the screen here. And the merch store will be live this evening right after this event for, I said Saturday, but later tonight. And I'll post the link in the comments of this video. And again, shout out to everyone. And oh yeah, we give shout outs to everyone. Everybody who comments in the live, try to give you guys a shout out at the end of the show too. So you all are amazing. Happy Friday. Clink. Oh, there. Vaci. Top position. Still in that half guard. I'm kind of surprised he didn't pop up yet. He's been in that half guard position, just kind of laying on top there, piecing up the body for a minute. With 1 minute left now in this third round, here it is. Now Vaci is going to have to get up and start just, even if he gets up, lays two fucking elbows down. Oh, he's trying to pass to get into half or side control here. Even if it's just a quick pop up, two elbows down. Because they're right in front of the judges. I swear the judges will just see, okay, well, those are some real significant shots. Done. You've won the round. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Joe, let me get some merch, baby. Oh, yeah, 100% Reborn. 100%. And there it is. There it is. That's exactly what I said. Gets up, one elbow, gets back down, starting to posture up here. And you got to give... Oh, there we go. Yes. This is... I mean, look, it's in the last now 10 seconds, but solidified the round. This one's going to Vaci. It's a fucking family affair here, ladies and gentlemen.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
And there we go into the third round. You got to think that Zach Vaci's pulled this one through. Entertaining bantamweight bout here. Fenicle, the chat was saying the Fenicle won the first round, Vaci won the second round, and I personally think Vaci won the third round. Both of these guys beaten and bruised. Fenicle, though, I have to say, that guy's chin is insane because he took some more of the harder shots, I think. Man, I had to rewatch both of these fights now later tonight. Oh, man. There's that elbow by Vaci. Like, it didn't even drop Fenicle. I think so, too. Well deserved. I know Shane won that one in the predictions. Oh, here are the stats now. 150 total strikes by Fenicle, 84 landed, 55% accuracy, control time 1 minute 32 seconds, submission attempts 3, 180 strikes by Vaci, 77 landed, 43% accuracy, 3 minutes and 11 seconds of control time. I wish it showed takedowns. I guess there wasn't one. There's some like drop to the back. I don't know. We'll see. For LFA being the small promotion it is, their broadcast is tremendous on Fight Pass, I have to say. 2 tough Chicago boys, baby. Let's go. Again, Joe, you're an absolute beauty. Thank you so much, and welcome to this great fight community that we're building here. I mean, these are the regulars here today, but on big UFC cards, one championship, we have up to like 300 people in the live chat here. But these smaller events, and there we go. Vaci with the win, ladies and gentlemen. Vaci with the win. 4-1 now professionally on a 3-fight win streak. Midwest in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I'm moving to Minnesota. Milwaukee's close. Wisconsin's close. St. Louis is close. And, of course, Chicago as well. Chicago Town Pride, baby. Ain't nothing, baby, says Vaci. All right, Shane, so it's basically 1-0. Shane's leading right now. Let's go. Again, shout out to you all joining live here on the Silly Project YouTube channel. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. I should just say merch. I got to start just saying merch right now. Oh man, I didn't eat before this. I made the mistake. It's not like I'm super hungry yet, but it's 6:55 p.m. on the Pacific West Coast of Canada here. Vancouver Island, British Columbia. I'll be in Minnesota in exactly a month. I'm driving there. Knock on wood. Send me like the little prayer emojis in the live chat that my fucking Subaru Forester doesn't blow up on the way to Minnesota. The last Forester I had, no joke, and you guys might be asking, why'd you buy another one? I bought a different version. What's the word I'm looking for? Generation. But yeah, the last Subaru I had, the engine blew up straight up while I was driving it on the highway. And funny enough, I had a Honda Element, which that one I put like 280,000 kilometers. Sorry for those in the United States. And I bought it at like 240,000 kilometers. So that engine blew up too when I was driving it. But that one's like, okay. Like I put some fucking mileage on that sucker. The Subaru was like the biggest purchase of a vehicle I ever bought. Bought it from a dealership. Fucking had it a month and poof. This one I got recently this summer. Tremendous deal on it. The last owner thought there was something that was like a little bit more dire that was wrong with it. And I kind of, with my experience with vehicles and things like that, I knew it wasn't that bad, so I got a fucking steal for it. My mechanic fixed it up under $500. Bing, bang, boom. Just wish me luck. It gets me from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, folks. Look that shit up. Nanaimo, BC, all the way to Minnesota. I'm going to try to do it in one day. I'm going to try to do it. Leave Saturday morning. I might leave Friday night so I can be in Vancouver on the mainland Saturday. And I'm hoping just to bomb it. Fucking 17 hours drive. So in 24 hours. So 17 of those 24 hours, I want to be fucking driving. And I'm going to make it for Sunday's podcast recording. Check out my podcast, The Soda Pod. Humble plug. That's the plan, ladies and gentlemen. Wish me fucking luck. We are just the south side of Canada. Hell yeah, and that's why I connect with the Midwest so much. Because you all are the best part of the United States. People in California, they think they're so fucking cool. They ain't. Canada's West Coast, because you all like me. We're pretty fucking fly. You all in the mid, like, put it this way, Minnesota is like the America's British Columbia, and that is the most fucking proud thing to be. I'm just saying.
Oh my
Fuck, I
God.
clicked the wrong one.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucking.
Sounds like you don't care for your vehicles very well. Allegedly. Actually, well, my Honda, I did. I had it for 4 years, and I used it. I built actually a whole camping bed. I built cabinets in it. It was unreal. And I did so much camping. I did a 3-day camping trip every weekend for 4 years that I was in college. Every weekend. The only weekend I would miss was Christmas. I'd take my I'd print out my readings and homework, and I'd just like fucking go in the bush and explore this island. So I took very good care of my element. I shit you not that Subaru, that fucking dealership fucked me, and they knew they fucked me too, that they actually, they tried to like compensate me. It just wasn't enough. I was just like, it doesn't, like, sure, you give me whatever you give me to settle this so I don't like badmouth you on social media. But like at the end of the day, it was just a lemon. Like everything in that vehicle went wrong a month after me driving it. And I didn't do anything wrong. It just like the dealership should have done a better job before selling a vehicle like that. Like the clutch went, the timing belt went. No, the timing belt was actually good. The clutch went, and this one part of the suspension went. Yeah, anyways, it's a whole fucking deal. And then the head gasket fucking blew up. And it wasn't even at 200,000 kilometers yet. Anyways. Those are the old, I just haven't had luck recently. For the most part, I've like that Honda Element was my fucking baby. Yeah, man. I fucking love camping. It's my thing. Well, it was my thing. I've been busy working in like, I was gonna say the tech world, but not the tech world, in like the podcast and media space for the last few years. So it's been harder and harder to go out into nature where you have no connectivity to anything when your entire career and everything is online. But keep the comments coming if you want to hear more about like what I do and things like that, folks. Like I said, totally interactive. These LFA streams are very much more intimate, for lack of a better word, hanging out with like the regulars here on the channel. Whereas like the UFC ones and the One Championship ones are absolutely buzzing with like 60 to 300 people in the live chat. All right, we'll profile these next fighters here, folks. If you're new to the channel, again, welcome. Very excited to have you. We have a great fight community here that we're building. Shout out to you, Reborn. Shout out to you, Joe. Some new viewers here on the channel. I'm just going to share this next bout on Twitter here, folks, and then we will preview it. We'll run down basically we'll profile each of the next two fighters. We'll run down their record. We'll run down their fighting style. I'll give my prediction because Shane and I do beer bets every single fight stream that I do here. And every single time you see Shane in the chat, we do a beer bet. I owe him, Shane, do I owe you 3 beers right now? And basically like whoever is on top with the predictions, whoever's not in the red has to buy each other a beer. And Shane, I might just get you this one next because this one's unbelievable. So there you go. Okay. I fucking digress. Holy moly. Okay, I am just going to share this on Twitter. Looks like we have a couple women flyweights up next. Giovanna Canuto against Jamie Colleen Miller. Both of them came in on weight here. And again, a huge favorite and underdog swing. I guess that's the norm in the LFA, in the amateur, or I guess not amateurs, but the lower ranks, the lower leagues, the lower promotions. Anyways, I'm sharing this on Twitter. And by the way, shout out to everyone on Twitter. Migrate over to YouTube if you're watching this on Twitter, so you can join the live chat, so you can get in on our contest. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat, by the way, to enter the contest. We're trying to get to 50 likes on this video and 650 subscribers on the channel. Those are our two goals this evening. If we hit either of those or both, we will give away some prizes. Merchandise are the prizes right now. Once Kyle and I get some stock of other MMA inspired prizes, I'll display them on screen. Don't you worry. All right, just sharing this on Twitter as I continue to rag the puck. If you folks don't know, it's a hockey radio term, ragging the puck, is where you just continue to keep talking nonsense or not until you can get your, while you're like multitasking, while you're doing something else, until you can get your attention right back to the screen. I see there's some comments, so we'll get right back to them, folks, because this is a totally interactive live stream. But get your predictions in for this next fight. I'm just sharing this on Twitter, and follow me on Twitter. You can see my handle at the bottom of the screen, at VI Sports Talk. If you dig my vibe, I'm most active on Twitter, and I'm totally interactive on Twitter, much like I am in this stream. It's not just me talking to you in this stream. It's not just you talking to me. It's us all talking together, hanging out. Also, live play-by-play commentary coming from me for those who can't watch us, those who do not have Fight Pass, though I recommend everyone get Fight Pass so you can watch LFA. And so much more. That's the thing. And so much more, UFC included, of course. Almost done sharing this. It's not as simple as copying and pasting, because some of their names are bigger, and then I've run out of characters and this and this and that. So it's just, it is a whole ordeal, but bear with me. 3, 2, 1. Done. Share it on Twitter at VI Sports Talk. Follow me. Also, follow my buddy Shane, your boy SV. You like that, Shane? I gave you a freaking shout out, buddy. As Canuto makes her walk out now. We'll run them down in just a moment. Shout out to everyone joining us live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some City Life merchandise. Trying to get to 50 likes on the video and or 650 subscribers on the channel. All right, let's profile these two women. I'll get right back to your comments here in one moment. I see Reborn, Shane, Brian, Brittany, you're all commenting. I'll get right to them in a sec. I'm just going to do my little breakdown on the fighters. If you're new to the channel, that's what we do. Whether it's UFC, whether it's Dana White Contender Series 1, PFL, Bellator, whatever it is, LFA. How we do things here, how I like to do things here, is profile the fighters here, give them a little love, let you know if you're viewing, what their fighting style is, etc. And then Shane and I, we have, like I said, some fun little healthy bets going amongst ourselves, and so we each have to lock in a prediction before every fight. Okay, Giovanna, Canuto, Gigi, 3 wins, 0 losses, 3 submission victories, so obviously riding a 3-fight win streak. Don't have any record of her amateur fights, so I don't know if she did have any. All 3 of her wins, all 3 of them submissions. Armbar, heel hook, rear naked choke, all in LFA events. LFA 103, 113, and 127. Her opponent, Jamie Colleen Miller, 5 wins, 3 losses, 36 years old. 3 wins, KO, TKO, 1 submission, 1 decision. She won her last fight. Then before then, 2-fight losing streak. A win before then. Loss before then, and her first 3 professional fights, she won. So I imagine that's why there's such a discrepancy in the betting line. Giovanni Canuto, the heavy favorite, of course, minus 325. Or Jamie Colleen Miller plus 325 underdog. Wow. Dun, 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 dun. Who am I picking? Who am I picking here? You know what? Fuck it. I'm going with the underdog again. Jamie Colleen Miller, USA, out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've been watching a lot of. Holy shit, 17 years, 19 years old is Canuto. Just too young. She's just too young. There you go. That's my reasoning. And I've been watching a lot of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think Jamie, even though they're 115 pounds, she wins this and she knocks out the 19-year-old. How's that for a fucking hot take? It's not the smart pick, but I'm going with the underdog because I'm guessing Shane's choosing the Brazilian. As I get back to the comments here. How do you feel about the Sean McPadden and Michael Sire fight? Is that on this card? We'll get into it in a moment. Shane's going Miller. Oh, Shane, you're going Miller? Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Reborn. We'll get into it in a moment here. I just want to get back into the comments. Reborn knows more about the LFA than I do, clearly. I know more about UFC, Bellator, PFL. Shane, we made the wrong picks. I literally picked Miller because I figured Shane would pick the heavy favorite. Oh, man, here we go. Future Phenom, says Reborn. All right. I'm excited to watch her fight. Yeah, right, Archduke. You're the expert here. 4-1 favorite. All right, round one. Let's get it on. Canuto red tape. Colleen Miller in the blue. At your leisure. I pick underdogs pretty often. Well, it's too late for me to change now, Shane, but we may both be in the hole after this one. The way Reborn has been praising Canuto, 4-1 favorite, minus 425. I mean, we're fucked here, Shane. Both these women still just gauging range. 19 years old is Canuto. Wow. So this is just the beginning of her career. So Colleen Miller, as the broadcast is saying, is a heavy hitter for the division. Canuto, though, being so young, you got to imagine she's got a chin. Canuto with the submissions, too, though. That's her thing, right? 3 submissions. Both of them still on their feet, though. And it looks, Canuto's not scared to trade, though. Throwing some good jab combos out there. None of them are landing clean yet. Let's see if this fight stays on the feet for a good portion. Center of the octagon. Neither of these women have been trading too much. We're 2 minutes into this, and nothing really has landed cleanly. Canuto landed there with her combo. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first round. LFA 142. Got some flyweights here. Canuto, Colleen Miller. Shout out to everyone joining. We do at least 2 fight companions every week. We're doing 3 this week. We did Contender Series on Tuesday, LFA tonight, of course, and UFC tomorrow. So shout out to everyone joining. Hope to see you tomorrow for some UFC action. Oh, and there we go for the takedown. And a nice takedown by Canuto. And there we go. She pounces into side control. Colleen Miller holding the head of Canuto. But Canuto now, oh, and you can tell she's just looking for something here. But Colleen Miller doing a good job trying to just Make sure that Canuto can't get that arm separated. Can't get her neck out to really just posture up. But you could tell Canuto, like, she's planning something. In the chess game that is jiu-jitsu, she's like, okay, I've been in this position drilling X amount of times. Here we fucking go. Again, shout out to Reborn for joining, one of our new viewers. Welcome to the community again. Side control still here for Canuto. And she gets the full mount. Canuto with the full mount. Arms separated. The 19-year-old is the full mount right now and laying down elbows. Is Canuto giving up her back now? Is Colleen Miller. Canuto now softening up. Colleen Miller still has her back. Doesn't have necessarily the body triangle in yet. But just looking so comfortable on the back of Colleen Miller. Literally pushing her hands down that Colleen Miller's trying to block with. And then feeding a few more to the side of the head. I appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Cheers to you. Happy Friday. Welcome to the community. I'm going to be posting my predictions for tomorrow's UFC card. Predictions and rundown, much like I did for last week's pay-per-view. The chat asked for it last week. I delivered. There you go. We'll do another one. Still on the back, Colleen Miller. 35 seconds left in this first round. Oh, beautiful shots there. Just good. Boom, boom, boom. 3 softening up shots by Canuto. Just perfect technique. Like, it didn't look sloppy at all. 19 seconds left in this first round. Shout out to everyone joining. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some merchandise. Trying to get to 50 likes on the video. Hey, we're almost at 20 right now. That's a good pace, folks. I think we can hit 50. I believe in y'all. Going into the second round. So, Reborn. Canuto hasn't been into a second round in her career yet, if I'm not mistaken. All first round finishes. Again, if you're viewing on Twitter, migrate over to YouTube so you can join our live chat so you can enter our contest. I have a live chat where we're just supposed to talk about hockey. Should I just spam them with this link? Should I just tell them to share it? Get some more eyes and ears on this stream here. By the way, I can't believe LFA blocked me for doing this. Makes no sense. Oh yeah, by the way, vote on a poll question. Yeah, LFA on Twitter. They didn't like that I was doing this, even though there's nothing illegal about it. If anything, I got, like we said, some of the chat to buy Fight Pass and view their event. For some reason, LFA didn't like me doing this and they blocked me on Twitter. So if anyone at LFA is watching, we love you. We support you. Unblock me. Unblock me so you can retweet these for me. Or so you can just hire me as a content guy. I'm just saying. Round 2.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Colleen Miller's when he pushes the pace on the feet to start this. Does not want to get onto the ground again with Canuto. I don't care how much Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or a wrestling background you have. Canuto looks like the real deal on the ground with her technique. Oh, and some good counter shots by Canuto. Like, just her technique. 19 years old. Looks so crisp and clean. Damn, shame we made the wrong picks, buddy. Some good combos by Colleen Miller. Gained some points there in this second round. Canuto there, how she ended that first round, clearly won it in my opinion. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I think that they just assumed that I was like promoting an illegal broadcast, which like, in my opinion, like, how fucking stupid do you think I am? Like, I wouldn't do that. Anyways. Who knows? I don't want to badmouth them because I want them to unblock me so that we can all be friends. Stupid. Oh, and a nice takedown by Canuto. Colleen Miller back up against the cage. Colleen Miller has to work to get back up, and a great job by Canuto for just dragging her back down to her back into full mount. Canuto has full mount, 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in this second round. Trying to scrambles Colleen Miller just to posture up a little bit, and she successfully, semi-successfully does, at least gets her shoulder blades and upper back on the cage. Canuto laying down some strikes from top position. Kind of just pinned her up against the cage. Has her back now. Canuto. I mean, Canuto looks just so sharp. For 19 years old, just dragged Colleen Miller off the cage. Gets back position. Is just still softening her up. Look at that rear naked. Doesn't quite have the body triangle. Oh, man. This chick is unbelievable. You were right, Reborn. She's damn good right now. Gets the back. She is wailing down shots now. Gets the rear naked. Body triangle secured. 2 minutes to work here. It looks like she cut open Colleen Miller. Whether it's from the nose or something, because there's blood now leaking from Colleen Miller. Body triangle secured. Canuto just now moving to top position again. Colleen Miller's trapped one of Canuto's armor here. I mean, good defense from the bottom. Doing whatever you can do. But I mean, just raining down shots this entire round. Since Colleen Miller's been on the ground, they're not hard shots, but you're dominating in points. And look at that. Canuto's just has like a killer face. Wow. The jiu-jitsu, the grappling, and the strength by Canuto is unbelievable in this bout. Absolute domination. Close it, says Reborn. Wow. Reborn, I mean, when does this girl get on Contender Series? How many more fights, honestly? Still softening. I mean, oh, God, I want to know how many strikes Canuto has thrown here. Oh, and she gets 38 seconds left. Has the back again. Has one hook in under the neck of Miller. Does she get the choke? Oh, no. One arm is... Yeah, it's a high guard back there. Kind of just like very bunched up behind like a little backpack, but there's only 10 seconds left in the round. I am unbelievably impressed. 3 or less until like hits Contender Series or just straight up gets signed by a promotion. You got to think like Bellator or PFL's watching this going, ooh, cha-ching. That's the thing, they have money to spend now. Although I imagine, you know, Contender Series is a good way to build up your brand. It was kind of a sloppy takedown there, by the way, folks. It was kind of just like going for the ankles there as we see in the replay. But man, I'm so impressed. Again, taking on a woman 17 years the elder, but a strong fighter nonetheless. Excited to see. I mean, I shouldn't like just count out Miller. I mean, there's still a third round left. Anything can happen in this sport. But I have to imagine if and when Canuto wins this fight, that her next opponent is going to be, you know, a step up in competition in this division. Yeah, Canuto is just beaming with confidence right now. Love the shorts that she's wearing as well. Kind of like boxing / Muay Thai. I like them. They're sick. All right, here we go. Third and final round.
Let's get it all.
By the way, folks, like the video, drop a comment in the live chat if you haven't already. Totally interactive here. As you see, we hit up all the comments here. Love watching fights with you and building this tremendous fight community on the City Light Project YouTube channel. We have a minimum of 2 fight companions every week. Tuesday night contender series, as well as whatever UFC event, whether it's a fight night or a pay-per-view on Saturday. Mixing more fight events in. One championship, LFA, Bellator, PFL. And I want to do as many regional and smaller promotional events as I can this season as well here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Fight reaction, prediction videos, as well as vlogs and a ton of other things. Whiskey, beer tastings, fishing videos, tarantula feedings, vlogs of our travels, music content. There's a little bit of something for everyone here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. 1 minute into this. Third and final round. Both these women center of the octagon. Still smaller shots here. Colleen Miller really trying to separate whatever distance she can. And yeah, just getting into the pocket, laying as many combos, trying to tag Canuto with some of those hard shots. She's not dumb. She recognizes she lost both of those rounds. She's got to go for the finish here. And she knows that she can't get the finish on the ground, so she's going for that big shot on the feet. But Canuto looks so confident on the feet, too, for being a submission specialist. Canuto on the inside, still some good head movement, dodging some of those shots of Colleen Miller. Colleen Miller almost caught the leg of Canuto, though, and had a good right hook counter. Ooh, and a good high kick attempt by Colleen Miller. That almost landed, but Canuto doing a good job of catching that and takes Colleen Miller down. So my dog just entered the room. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? Half guard. I guess you guys can't see. Oh, you can kind of see my dog. This is Sage, by the way. Sage? Half guard, Canuto. What's up? Okay, I'll let you out after this fight, Sage. I'll let you out after this fight. So we'll take the first break of the stream so I can let out my dog to pee after this fight, folks. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in this third round. More of what we saw. Canuto just dominant. Colleen Miller, though, it's kind of funny. She puts her arms like, ref, you're not going to stand us up. Which right now, I mean, let's be honest, Canuto's not doing much. She literally just trying. I mean, as far as the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I'll actually take back what I just said. She did a good job of advancing position there. '69 position now. Dogo, yes, is Sage. Blue Healer Lab mix from Mexico. She old, though. 14, I believe. Maybe 13. She's funny. She's rolling around now. She's like, come on, take me out. I got to pee. Really getting taken to school? Yeah, dude. By a 19-year-old and full mount now is Canuto on Miller. Miller's trying to roll out of it. 1 minute left in this third and final round. Dominance. Dre X. Oh, Canuto's absolutely dominating. 1 minute left in there. 55 seconds, I should say, left in this first round. Canuto looked pretty confident in the stand-up, though she didn't really tag Colleen Miller with much. They didn't really exchange much at all. As soon as Canuto got the takedown, just an absolute dominance. Canuto has the body triangle right now, has the back of Colleen Miller. Hasn't been able to secure the rear naked yet, but a body triangle again. Switches it up to the right side. Just utter dominance by the 19-year-old. 30 seconds left in this third and final round. Dr. X, shout out to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining. Canuto advances position again. It's just like wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and we didn't see a lot of stand-up, but what we saw, Canuto looked so confident. Oh, and a knee there. Whew, I didn't see with the camera. I don't think that was illegal, but Colleen Miller was on her way down when Canuto went in for that knee. What an absolute dominant performance by Canuto there. I mean, she's winning this one, unanimous decision. Had a mixed terrier and also 2 cats. I've had some cats as well. Love dogs, though. Brian and I have a husky. Oh, I love huskies. Not a lot of people have huskies where I live because it doesn't get cold. It doesn't get that cold, so they're just way too hot out here with their coat. Like, we barely get snow on Vancouver Island. But hey, if I stay in Minnesota long term, a husky puppy could be something. I keep telling my dad, he works and lives in Prince George, British Columbia, northern BC, and I keep telling him to get a husky. On Canuto, just yelling at the camera in Brazil. Oh, 30-26 very well could be on at least one of the judges' scorecard. Love huskies. They are beautiful. Miller barely tagged Canuto with anything on the feet. Once Canuto learns some better boxing, and that's no disrespect. We didn't get to see much, but I just imagine when she gets that under her belt as well. She's 19. She's got fucking 6 years left of just straight up brain development, let alone skill development. She's got fucking 11 years of real muscle memory skill development. I mean, I cannot wait to continue to see this prospect grow. And Reborn said 3 fights or less before she goes to Contender Series or gets a real offer from a big promotion. I cannot wait. Just listening into the judges' scorecard for the decision. We'll get into previewing the next fight here. And we'll do it right away before I let this dog out. Joe, the fight is over. Canuto won, unanimous decision. 4-0 victory. Absolute dominance. I got to watch some of her grappling matches after this. I got to rewatch the first 2 fights, and I got to watch some of Giovanna Canuto's grappling, because, wow. Joe G, thank you so much for joining. All right, on to the next one here. Also, Canuto just joined 10th Planet in Vegas. Oh, man, she's going to... Now that she's training in Vegas, oh, my God. I mean, sky's the limit. And she speaks good English? My man. God damn. One of her trainers or coaches, whatever. If you don't fucking know, now you know. Oh, man. Nice. Over 1.5 round. Hell yeah, Joe. Hope you made some money. All right, let's preview these next fighters quick, and then I'll take a even quicker break so that I can let my dog out to piss, because I know she was waiting throughout the whole fight very patiently. But Shane and I have to give our predictions. I want to hear your predictions. And like I do on this channel, before every fight, we give some of the fighters some love. We profile them. We let you folks know their record, their fighting style, before I give my prediction, and then we read yours. Sean Lucky McPadden, out of Maple Grove, Minnesota, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Maple Grove, Minnesota. Maple Grove has a good high school hockey team, by the way. I passed through Maple Grove on the way to Lupulin Brewery when I was in Minnesota. 5-1 record, 1 KO, TKO, 4 submissions, 0 decisions. He won in his last bout to Chris Dunn, lost to Alan Bigoso in LFA 90 before that, and was riding a 4-fight professional win streak. An amateur, won his first 2 fights before suffering his first loss, and then went on a 5-fight win streak. All submissions, actually 1 split decision, the rest submissions before making his pro debut. 4-fight win streak on the pros. Lost to Shamrock FC in lost in LFA in 2020. Came back strong in NIF North Iowa Fights 13 in 2022. Rear naked choke in the 3rd round. He is back now to fight Michael Sire, the mullet out of Spokane, Washington. 27 years old, 4 wins, 0 losses, 1 KO, TKO, 3 submissions. His last win was in LFA 121. And like I said before then, 3-fight win streak because he's 4-0, baby. Oh, I don't know, again, with my professional quote-unquote opinion, who you should be going for Reborn in this one. Shane keeps stealing my picks. All right, Shane, I'll go with the Washington boy in this one just to be the contrarian. Shane's going with the Minnesota boy out of Maple Grove. Thanks for the commentary live, brother. Oh, Joe, I do this every single week for up to 3 to 4 moving forward. Fight companion slash live streams here. We do every Tuesday Contender Series, every Saturday UFC, as many Fridays as I can. We're going to be doing LFAs, One Championship, Ryzen, Bellator, PFL, you name it. Excited to have you here, Joe. Welcome to the family. Warzone Boxing, MMA, and Sports. What is up? Salute to the City Light Project. I have a boxing MMA channel as well, but don't get to live LFA. Great job, my friend. Well, thank you very much. Hey, Warzone. I'll sub to your channel right after this stream. Gotta support the fellow fight channels, brother.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Thank you so much, Warzone. I'll be liking and watching all your videos later today. Bet on Sean Lucky McPadden. Just looking at some of Sire with the fucking twister in his last bout. Wow, that's amazing. All right, I'm just going to share this link on Twitter quick, and then I'm going to let out my dog for a quick piss, and that way we'll be back for some more LFA, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everyone who's joining us live here. This has been tremendous. You are all amazing. I love doing these fight companions and live streams with all of you. Just sharing this on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, Avia Sports Talk. Get your predictions in for this next fight, folks. Sean McPadden, Michael Sire. Joe giving Reborn his advice, saying bet on Sean Lucky McPadden. Okay, just finishing this tweet, and then I will be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere, by the way. Do not go anywhere. Because we ain't hanging up the gloves anytime soon, folks. We ain't hanging up the gloves anytime soon. 135ers here tonight in Minnesota. Boom. Shared it. Let's go. You can hear now she's barking. All right, next fight here. There we go. Shout out to everyone joining. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some merch. No problem, bro. Hey, everyone, if you sub to me, go sub to Warzone too. Lucky is the word. I'm on Sire. I mean, that twister was beautiful. Okay, don't go in here, folks. I will be back in literally 1 minute. I'm going to drain the main vein. Let my dog out for a piss, and we will be back. More live commentary, live reaction, and, of course, hanging out with all you folks in the live chat here. You are all amazing live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Vote in the poll question. Like the video for a chance to win some merch, and you got to also comment in the live chat so we can choose a winner if we get to 50 likes on the video, 650 subscribers on the channel. Be back in 1 minute, folks, on the other side. And we are back live here in the City Light Project YouTube channel. Shout out to you all joining us here on this fight companion as Sean McPadden makes his walkout. LFA 142, ladies and gentlemen, live here in the City Light Project YouTube channel again. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat if you haven't already. Setting stopwatch. Again, happy Friday, everybody. Cheers to you. We ran down the fighters before I went to break, folks, but one thing we didn't do was look at the betting line. If you're watching on Fight Pass, I know you can see it right now. For those who don't have Fight Pass and who aren't watching, I'll tell you, this one's the closest one. We've seen some massive swings in the first three fights here. Plus 145 is McPadden. Slight favorite is Sire at minus 175. I gotta tweet this actually. Sean McPadden, Maple Grove. I'm gonna tweet it from my podcast account, the Soda Pod. Let me know your predictions in the comments, folks. I know a few of you have already. Cheers. Yeah, let me know what you're drinking here tonight as well. I got a great coffee ale by Lighthouse Brewing. Sorry, coffee lager. Very impressed with this one. Cheers. Smoke them if you got them. And have a great weekend. I'll see you all tomorrow, this Saturday anyway, so I'm so fucking pumped. Oh, I'm so excited. This fight's about to start. Both these guys, 135ers, look like they want to put on a show. Both of them 27 years old. Or Seer, not Sire. My apology. Tweeting. I do a Minnesota Wild and craft beer podcast, so I have an account on Twitter that has a lot of Minnesota fans. So just writing, go Sean McPadden from the Minnesota account. Last chance to get your predictions in the live chat, folks, and vote in the poll question too. We still have time. The poll question is main event related, so still time to vote in that one if you haven't already. We'll check the results of that in a second. I'll get right back to the comments here in a moment as well. If you're viewing on Twitter, by the way, migrate over to YouTube. All right. I'm off Twitter now. Just drinking water. My day has worn me out. What is going on, Jacob Left THP? It's been a while, my man. Hope you're doing good. Warzone. Sire by decision. I don't even know what's right or wrong anymore until I hear the broadcast say it again. Again, shout out to everyone joining. I'll give a shout out to everybody who joined us, who dropped a comment in the live chat at the end of the stream too, folks. You folks make this so amazing. Without you, there is no channel, so I have to give you folks a shout out. I am pumped. Fourth fight on the card thus far, round one. Let's get it on. What kind of bees make honey boobies? Oh, here we go. Right off the bat. McPadden in the red. Sire in the blue tape. Getting into grappling right away as both of these fighters. Seer is grabbing the cage and the ref missed that. That was a good 6-second cage grab. McPadden with the neck now of Seer. Going for that guillotine. I don't think, in half guard now, McPadden doesn't have the best leverage. Sear on top. Von Flue though. This is hilarious. This is going to be like a submission just. And there we go. Let go of it. Side control for Sear on top of McPadden. Sear almost got the full mount, but you can tell that McPadden's jiu-jitsu and grappling is just on the same level as Sear, as he just did everything right as far as sprawling. The positional changes by both these fighters are insane. Standing guillotine right now. Standing guillotine. Sear, standing guillotine, doesn't have it in. High crotch single leg takedown is what McPadden was looking for. And I mean, the grappling that these guys have displayed right off the bat has been tremendous. Jacob, I'm scared to know. Sears 4-0 all submissions. Hell yeah, that's what we said going into this. And a twister, too. And now they're both on their feet. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. And they both look not too bad. Not too bad. They're swinging for the fences. Entertaining fight. You can tell they're grappling way more crisp with the technique. But these guys are recognizing that we're in a mixed martial arts bout. We're trying to move up to make some real money here. We're going to put on a show regardless. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in this first round. Clinched up against the cage are both of these fighters here. Man, this is one of the best coffee lagers I've ever had. And I've had a few, I will say. Elbow attempt by Sear. Ooh, nice uppercut by McPadden. Tried to go for it again there. This is a fun fight. Reborn, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. I'm just so happy you're here. The community here is awesome. I'm going to do as many LFA streams as I can, as well as UFC Contender Series. One championship. That one was so much fun. Shout out Mighty Mouse. What a tremendous win. Nice left hook by McPadden. I mean, both these guys are just swinging in the pocket. Sear moving forward. But Sear's good at landing volume. I can't see the live stats, but just what I've seen the last couple minutes of these exchanges. Whereas McPadden, you can see, just got a little bit more, I guess, muscle on him. It seems like he's throwing those with a little bit more ill intent. Seems like he has a little bit more power. Sear with a nice kick and then double combo. Then with the elbow. 1 minute left in this first round. What an exciting first round. What an excellent display of mixed martial arts by both of these fighters here. Still green in the striking as both of these fighters, but they don't give a fuck. They're still brawling. Smiling. McPadden inviting Sear in for the fight. That's what we want to see. Nice combos by Sear. Again, the striking from both these guys isn't clean compared to how beautiful their grappling was. A nice body kick, straight body kick by McPadden. McPadden looks a little bit more polished with his movements, but Sear just looks like a baller or a brawler, and I'm fucking here for it every single day of the week. 10 seconds left in this first round. Prior Lake, Minnesota. I love it. McPadden from Maple Grove. Both of them smiling. This is amazing. So many bantamweights. Flyweights and bantamweights on tonight's card. I believe the co-main event's a heavyweight, though. Okay, so Sear's outlanding McPadden in significant strikes. Okay, that makes sense because McPadden's been throwing like just the big ones to try to end this. Nice leg kick by McPadden, though. But yeah, Sear's definitely been the one moving forward, landing the volume. For those who are viewing on Twitter, by the way, and I just imagine it's my boy Sheldon. What's going on, Sheldon Lee? Migrate over to YouTube. Join us on YouTube. That's where the chat is buzzing. That's where you can like the video and jump in the chat. Just say hello and you have a chance to win some prizes by just doing that. And we want you to join this great fight community that we have going on here. I basically just streamed to Twitter to invite everyone over to YouTube. Round 2.
Let's get it on!
Let's get it on in this exciting LFA 142 card. I mean, pretty much every fight is delivered, and McPadden, Sire, I mean, this was delivering too, just like the end of that first round. Sire moving forward, landing the volume. McPadden recognizing that he probably has to take this to the ground if he wants to win this fight. And just as I say that, what the fuck do I know? As Sire goes in with a beautiful takedown side control on McPadden. 100% agree. Pinche Walter, what's going on? Excited to have you here, brother. Both of these fighters, beautiful, beautiful jiu-jitsu, beautiful, beautiful grappling. Trying to go for that key lock. But, I mean, as soon as, like, that came out of my mouth, like, 4 other submission attempts / position chains have occurred here. Both of them are so good that McPadden, like, had a nice position for a rear naked, had the back within, like, a few seconds of movement from both of these fighters. They are both back on their feet throwing strikes. The grappling by both these guys is amazing. The fact that they want to still stand and bang is unbelievable. This has been a great fight in this promotion. Look at that, doing God's work is Pinche Walter.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Center of the octagon. Some good dirty boxing here in the clinch. Ooh, and a good outside leg kick on McPadden. Sear again, picking that leg apart. High kick by Sear. Body kick by Sear. McPadden hasn't been landing in the last minute. Nothing with significance anyways. Oh, and just when I say that shit, he almost landed clean on the chin with that knee. When we do UFC streams, by the way, no! McPadden just drops here. And he invites him back up to his feet instead of going for into the full guard and or mount. That's what I was saying, folks. Just despite Sear landing fuck ton more in the volume category, McPadden, just look at the frame. Look at how they're both built. You can see that McPadden's got that power. Outside leg kick again by Sear, picking apart that leg kick, picking apart that front leg of McPadden. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left in this second round. Oh, and a straight left jab. McPadden lands on Sear. I think he rocked him hard, and he's still not fully recovered after being laid the fuck down by McPadden. Sear, yeah, because now it's McPadden walking down Sear, folks. Knee now by McPadden. Sear trying to regain, you know, what he was doing there, but no, now McPadden's got way more of his equilibrium there. Way more energy. Oh, and a left hook by McPadden. Sear desperately going in for the takedown. Another stuff by McPadden. McPadden's got the head. McPadden's got a choke. And he tapped.
Look at the finish it.
Sear tapped.
All over.
What a comeback by McPadden, the Maple Grove boy. Well deserved indeed, says the broadcast. Wow. Wow. So what the heck was that for the submission? Was that because it didn't look like a clean guillotine? Was it a Darce? Let's see this here. Yeah. Oh man, body kick. Once Sear went down, lucky is the word. I mean, that was a good fucking fight. Yeah. Once he was dropped, man. That's what ended it. It's just like Sear's entire cardio and everything. And then yeah, that left hook, McPadden, and then desperate takedown. Ninja choke is what the... Okay, so that's actually a cool way to describe it. So it's not, yeah, it's not quite a Darce because you're not like under the shoulder, but Sean Lucky McPadden, that is amazing. But it's almost like a rear naked choke, but reversed. Fucking rights. That was a beautiful win. That was an awesome fight. Listening in now into the octagon as we get the official decision. The initial announcement, I should say. Oh, a guillotine, I guess. But a unique guillotine anyways. I'm just tweeting congrats, McPadden. Oh, look at that. It says, I don't care if it's regional, LFA, or UFC. I'm coming for you all. All you 135ers. Let's go. There you go. Wow. What a great fight. What a great fight. Let's go out as we move on to the next fight here with Kory this time. High risk, high reward, no regrets, win or lose. Let's fucking go. Hey, Joe's already got his prediction in for this next fight. He's already ahead of me, so let me catch up to Joe here, folks. Give me one moment. Gonna get the... And then we'll profile both of the fighters here. Fuck, what should I have for dinner here, folks? We got the co-main event next. Heavyweights, baby. We've had so many 135ers. Flyweight championship belt up for grabs in the main event. We got the co-main event next. Heavyweights. We've had a lot of 135ers and flyweights. So you know we got to have some big boys here. You know we got to have some big boys. Whoops. There we go. Let's fucking go. And I will share these on Twitter in a moment. Actually, you know what? Just bear with me right now. I'm just going to share this link quickly on Twitter. Then we'll get into profiling both of these fighters. I'll give my pick. We already know Joe's. We got to get Shane's. And then we'll get right back into live commentary, live play-by-play, live reaction, the whole 9 yards, folks. Let's try to get this video to 50 likes. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. You know how it is. Join us tomorrow as well. Early prelims start 1 p.m. Pacific time. I will be streaming starting 1 p.m. Pacific time. The main card starts 4 p.m. I will be here streaming 6 to 7 hours, however late the card goes. We went 7 hours and I believe 15 minutes last week for UFC. You better believe that we will go that long and or longer if needed. Okay. Just sharing this. Bear with me. Vote in the poll question. Still time to vote as it is very and specifically main event focus. Simply who wins the main event. It's an easy one. Don't forget to like this video, drop a comment in the live chat, subscribe to the channel if you dig my vibe. Not only do we have fight content here, fight companions, live streams, reaction videos, picks and predictions, it's also a vlog channel with me and my bandmates. We have music content, vlogs about beautiful Vancouver Island where we live, beer and whiskey tastings, tarantula feedings, fishing videos. Fuck, Shane, what else do we have? So much and more. There's something for everybody on the City Life Project YouTube channel. Almost done here, and then we'll get into profiling the fighters here, folks. Shout out to all of you. I will give a shout out to everybody in the live chat at the end of this stream. If you're viewing on Twitter, get your ass over to YouTube. What the fuck are you doing on Twitter? Get your ass over to YouTube and join our live chat. If you join us on YouTube as well and like the video and join the live chat, you have a chance to win some prizes. So there you go. There you go. LFA 142 out of Prior Lake, Minnesota. That is awesome. The heavyweights. We had so many flyweights. Excuse me. We had so many 135ers, bantamweights. Finally get some heavyweights on this main card. 18 fights went down today. LFA 142. We're only streaming the main event, or sorry, the main card here, but you better believe UFC tomorrow. Song Yadong, Kory Sandhagen. We'll be starting with the prelims all the way to the end, folks. All the way. All right, just shared this on Twitter. Then I'm going to share it here via the banner. As both these fighters make their walkouts. Kory Moegenburg? Is that how you say it? No walkout music? Are you serious, LFA? Come on now. Oh, I guess it's just very quiet walkout music. Okay. All right, let's get into profiling both these fighters again. Shout out to everyone joining us live here. Like the video, drop a comment in the live chat for a chance to win some prizes. Oh, hell yeah, the comments already buzzing. I love it. Yes, McPadden won comeback victory via ninja choke, so modified guillotine. What did you pick up at the store, Reborn? Oh, I'm so hungry, guys. What should I eat for dinner? I'm so fucking hungry. I haven't eaten since 11:30 a.m. By sub. Shane's going with Kory. Reborn's going with Petersen. Better to risk than bet, especially with heavyweights. First round KO. Brian, October 21st, LFA 145 in Wisconsin. You are going. Only a 45-minute drive. That's amazing. I hope next year, living in Minnesota, that I can go to a lot more LFA events live myself. Hell, they'll probably give me a fucking press pass, folks. So maybe I can stream these at the LFA events. How cool would that be? Me sitting ringside doing these? Honestly, I think I could probably get it done. Moegenburg. Liam, what's going on? From New Zealand. Liam, thank you so much for joining as always, brother. I love it. Hope to see you tomorrow for UFC Sandhagen, Song Yadong. What do you folks think about that one? Who do you got for Sandhagen, Song Yadong? Beers! Hell yeah, brother. Cheers, Reborn. Thomas Petersen, former heavyweight LFA title champion. Title holder, I should say. Heavyweight champion. Sasquatch, what's going on, Sasquatch? Thank you so much for joining. Look at that. Joe subscribed to Warzone 2. Everyone, we're such a big, fucking great fight community here. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for joining. Let us profile this co-main event. We got some heavyweights here. LFA 142 out of Prior Lake, Minnesota. Thomas the Train Petersen out of Farmington, Minnesota. 27 years old. The former LFA heavyweight champion. 5 wins, 1 loss, 5 wins via TKO KO. He lost his belt in his last fight to Waldo Cortez Acosta at LFA 129. Before then, was on a hell of a win streak. 5 wins, of course, for those in LFA. As an amateur, 2 TKOs and 1 key lock submission, 1 decision victory. So 4 wins. His opponent, the monster, Kory Moegenburg, out of Utenmoor, Iowa. 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 submission, 1 decision. He won his last fight in B2 Fighting Series via submission. Before then, he lost 2, 1 in Bellator, 1 in Square Rings. He was in fucking Bellator? Are you shitting me? Beat Devin Adams in Square Ring. He lost his first professional bout in World Fighting Championship. As an amateur, he was a 5-2. Lost his last amateur bout before joining pro. So there you go, folks. Looking at the betting odds for this one. Massive underdog is Kory plus 450, minus 800. The favorite, Thomas Petersen, as you can see on your screen. Shane, who the fuck did you pick again? Shane's going Kory, locking it in with the underdog. All right, well, I'm happy that I get Petersen for this one. Love seeing that sub count keep going up for you. Keep grinding, my man. Thank you so much, Sasquatch. I appreciate it. It's people like you joining us that make that possible. So can't wait for the NHL season to start. But what's great about MMA is the season never ends, motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Sandman by decision. I mean, I got to go with the Sandman, too. Love Sonya Dong, and I think he's going to be a tremendous fighter. He's 24 years old. He's going to be in his prime when, like, Piotr Jan and all those fighters, Sandman, are all retiring. Archduke, have a great night, brother. Tune-up fight might be fast. Yeah, Petersen might end this real quick. Shout out to the one viewer on Twitter. Migrate over to YouTube, by the way, so that you can enter our contest by liking the video on YouTube and dropping a comment in the live chat. And fucking Twitter doesn't have a live chat anymore, so get your ass to YouTube so you can join the live chat and join this great fight community we have here. Shout out Slang Leather, by the way. Round 1.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Red tape, Petersen. Blue tape, Moegenburg. Petersen much, much taller than Moegenburg as well. Straight right jab by Petersen. Already rocked Moegenburg. Moegenburg, go for the Superman punch. Are you kidding me? Outside leg kick, Moegenburg. Moegenburg fought in Bellator. I can't believe he lost, but Petersen already tagging him up with that range. Look at that, Reborn. Look at that. Well, I want Petersen to win this one, and I want you to win some money, brother. Warzone saying you'll get the wings. I think you'll get the win too, brother. I truly do. Again, Warzone, you're an absolute beauty, Reborn. I'll give a shout out to everybody, new and returning viewers, everyone who's part of the community in the live chat at the end of the show. I poke Moegenburg right away, realizes that, yes, that was a mistake by me. I'm sorry. Thomas Petersen going to take his time here. Co-main event, LFA 142. Shout out to everyone joining us live here on the Stay Light Project YouTube channel. We'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, for some more MMA action here. UFC Sanhagen Song Yadong. The video will be up first thing in the morning, though, for you folks to be able to like and vote in the poll question. We'll run down the poll question that we have on this stream here in a moment. So if you haven't already, vote in the poll question. Does Jaqueline defend her flyweight title against Ashley? Yes, no, or is it a draw? 78% say yes, 18% say no, 4% say a draw. Get your comments. Let me know who you picked and vote in the poll question. We're trying to get to 50 likes on the video as well, folks. We're at 23. Let's try to get to 50. I know we can do it. I know we can do it. Same rules apply for tomorrow, too, by the way. And we usually hit it on the UFC streams. Just saying. Fuck, I don't remember what all these buttons are for on my keys here. What do you think this one is?
Emotional damage.
I used to have notes for them all, and I've been moving. I'm in the midst of moving. I'm like staying at family member's house until I move to Minnesota in 3 weeks. So I pretty much set up my streaming setup when I stream, take it down, set it up, take it down. Oh no, this isn't looking good. Oh no, Petersen's eye is fucked. It's not looking good. He says he's ready to go. He can see out of it. You can see that Kory very, very apologetic, but you can see it's starting to swell. Here we go. Fights back on.
Get it all.
And Petersen goes in for the takedown by the looks of it. They're in a grappling position right now. Nice straight jab to the nose by Moegenburg. Moegenburg. Why did I say Moegenburg? It's because I'm craving a burger. That's why I said it. Bleeding under his left eye now is Petersen. Right eye compromise. A nice takedown by Petersen. Half guard. Petersen on top. Petersen getting some shots from top position down. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. I mean, you want to win this in this round if you're Petersen, because you don't want a doctor to look at that eye and tell you anything close to, you know, this fight might need to end. You got to end this now. 2 minutes and 58 seconds, so there's plenty of time to do so. Still half guard top position up against the cage is Petersen. Good defense by Moegenburg. Not allowing Petersen to posture up. As soon as Petersen does, he's got to lay some bombs. No, it's the refs and LFA. And I know they're learning too, right? Not looking enough at the toes and fingers in the cage. Multiple times this evening, and multiple fighters have either blatantly been able to grab the cage in improved position, hold on to it, or use their toes in it to help them. Which, hey, we've seen that in UFC too. Oh, and some good shots on that right hand shots from that right side. Petersen just laying down some shots. Still in half guard, but unable to defend as he's... Oh, and this might end here. This might end here as he's secured the left arm of Moegenburg. Knee up against the shoulder. So Moegenburg. I keep saying Moegenburg. It's because I'm hungry and I want a burger. Moegenburg was unable to get his left arm out and defend, and some nasty shots right side by Petersen were rained down. The crowd in Prior Lake, Minnesota, chanting out the name for their boy from the state of 10,000 lakes, Petersen. The cage is helping Moegenburg a bit as Petersen hasn't been able to just advance his position. Has been in the way a little bit, but looking to move now and posture up is Petersen. Petersen, just laying down some hard shots from top position. Moegenburg took some nasty shots there. 55 seconds left in this first round. Petersen still on top. Unbelievable ground control. Nice elbow there by Petersen. Ground and pound is the name of the game, is the game plan for Petersen right now. Modified game plan after getting his eye compromised with that eye poke. 23 seconds left. Moegenburg almost moved to give up his back there. That's what this community does. Look at that. Nothing but love here. Live reaction, play-by-play, fight companions. Minimum 2 days a week, folks. We did Tuesday Contender Series. That's the end of the first round. Tuesday Night Contender Series, which that one was unbelievable. Some awesome fights. 5-for-5 contracts. Dana White was very, very generous. We're doing UFC Sanhagen Song Yudong tomorrow. And of course, LFA 142 tonight. Some great fights on this one. The side. Oh, shit, man. Man, Petersen's eyes are fucked, man. So the right eye of Petersen was poked. The left eye got cut, not under, but right on the side. Ouch, man. That sucks. Petersen, if he's cleared to fight in this second round, he might have to do exactly what he's doing again here. Get on top and just try to end this ground and pound, or just swing for the fucking fences. Yep, agreed. Let me know if you think differently, but I don't think you can, given how Petersen pretty much just employed ground and pound and landed. Didn't just lay on him. Landed that entire round. Round 2.
Let's get it on.
Oh, let's get it on, folks. Shout out to everyone joining us live here in the CLA Project YouTube channel. You were all amazing. Can't wait to see you for tomorrow night as well for UFC. Petersen, yeah, going for that single leg and a beautiful takedown by Petersen. It looks like he just can't really see right now, folks. And I don't blame him. Getting that single leg, that's huge on the judges' scorecard now. Let's see, as he's in side control now, if he can continue to lay down the ground and pound. Elbows down by Petersen as he's getting his knee above that left shoulder of Moegenburg. All right, moving back into a more side control position. He was successful with doing that in the first round and was able to get some solid shots down. It doesn't matter, though. Just from side control, he's laying down some solid elbows here. I mean, if Petersen's content with doing this for the rest of the fight, then sure. But I'm guessing he's trying to get into some sort of position, whether it's a mount or a crucifix, where he can just end this shit from top position, raining down some ground and pound. Petersen moved Moegenburg to the cage now. Moegenburg hasn't really rolled to his back at all yet. Teased us at the end of that first round. Elbows now coming down from Petersen. Again, anybody in the west coast of Canada, which I don't think anybody other than Shane is in this live stream, and I owe Shane some beers. The Night Watch by Lighthouse Brewing coffee lager, one of the best coffee lagers I've ever had, man. This one's honestly better than White Sales. Oh, and here we go. 3 minutes left, and there you go. Petersen, for almost secured. I mean, if he secured locking the shoulder of Moegenburg and not giving him any room to advance position or move it, he could have won that fight. The fight could have ended there. Sorry, that wasn't the best way of explaining it. Got a little tongue tied. May not be the most exciting fight, folks, but Petersen is doing, I mean, given the position he's in with his eyes compromised, he's doing everything that he can to win this fight, and he's dominating as far as the wrestling, as far as the ground and pound, and now as the back of Moegenburg. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this second round. You hear my live play-by-play, my live commentary reaction. I want to see yours in the live chat too, folks. I know your eyes are fixed on this fight, but let me know how you're feeling about this as well, whether it's between rounds or as it's going. Petersen now. Ground. Oh, there we go. Petersen full mount. Full mount. He's got the hooks in. And that's it! Thomas Petersen, with both of his eyes compromised, gets the finish on the underdog, Kory Moegenburg. Wow. I'm purely replying on your commentary. Woo!
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Shout out to Thomas Petersen. In front of the hometown crowd, you can see his eyes are swollen. The former heavyweight champion of LFA, Legacy Fighting Alliance, ladies and gentlemen. Warzone saying, let's go. And on to the main event we go here in a moment. The only Canadian on this main card, too. So, Shane, where are we at as far as our beer bets right now? Because I imagine I imagine you're going to go for the Canadian, Shane. But let me know, where are we at in our beer bets right now? Got to be able to win in multiple ways. Love that in a fighter. 100% a reborn, 100%. And though it may not have been exciting, he didn't just lay on him. He went for the finish. He tagged him. Like, I can't see the live stats on other than what LFA shows us on the broadcast, right? But the amount of strikes, he didn't stop throwing strikes. He didn't stop trying to either get that full mount position or get his knee on the elbow and shoulder, not allow that one arm to defend and just lay down the elbows from that top position. Got him. Shane, you're up by 1. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go against whoever you're picking next time, Shane, just so we can tie this shit up. Look at that, Warzone. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad Warzone's now part of the family. Reborn as well. Joe. It's awesome. All right. We are going. I'm going to share this last bout on Twitter. Then we'll get into profiling both of these two fighters here. Oh, I love it. I love it. Petersen saying, I love being in front of the home crowd. Mystic like, woo! Just listening into the interview here at Center of the Octagon, folks, on the broadcast. Oh, this guy sounds Minnesotan as fuck. I love it. By the way, shout out to the 3 viewers on Twitter. Hey, please migrate over to YouTube. It's way more exciting on YouTube. The link is in this post. It's literally commented on this video. I see you on Twitter. I got Twitter open right now. I see you. I see the viewers on Twitter. Migrate over to YouTube, the City Light Project YouTube channel. That's where all of this lives. That's where our live chat is going on right now, and our live chat is buzzing. We have some unbelievable people in the live chat right now talking about LFA, talking UFC, talking MMA. And if you join our YouTube chat and like the video right now, you have a chance to win some City Light Project merchandise. So migrate over to YouTube and tell us hello or whatever the fuck you want in the live chat. That's how you know they're Minnesotan. When they don't say round, they say round. You don't necessarily win in the first round. I love it. I'm going Raising Cane's tonight, baby! Fucking that dipping sauce at Raising Cane's is unbelievable, by the way. All right, championship bout next, folks. Just sharing this last bout on Twitter. Then we'll get right back to the comments in the live chat. We'll profile the main event bout. And I'll give my final prediction, which is pretty much just going to be... Well, I'll give you my real prediction, and then I'll give my pick. Shane and I have some beer bets going. I'm just going to pick whatever is opposed to Shane, so that I can try to tie this motherfucker up. Sweet, there's a cool cold open and promo for this. I like that. LFA did a good job with their preview for this entire event, by the way, on their YouTube channel. But nice, there's a cold open for the main event. I dig that. And this, for the first time tonight, representing the Chippewa First Nations. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I love it. I love it. Like I said, by the way, I got a little sidetrack watching the cold open here. I'll let you know who my actual prediction, but you all know who I'm rooting for with my heart. All right, last link to share on Twitter. But last link. One sec, folks. Almost done here. All right. Last link I showed on Twitter. That is it. My night on Twitter is done. Shout out to whoever just followed me on Twitter. Valdosta 123. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're an absolute beauty. All right, let's get to the live chat here quick before we get my predictions. This is the last fight. This is the main event championship fight here. Hoping for over 1.5 rounds, please. Well, I mean, they're flyweights, so Joe, I imagine you're going to get it. Shane going with the Canadian. Chippewa First Nation Shane. That is amazing. That is so fucking cool out of Canada. First Nations out of Canada. Canadian fighter. Fighting for the LFA belt. Scrappy woman. I love it. Warzone saying Amorim. The current champion is going to win this one. Brian says that as well. I should lock both of those in. And Shane's as well. All right, let's profile both of these women here on this final fight of the evening. LFA 142. Jaqueline Amorim out of Brazil, 27 years old. She is the LFA flyweight champion. 1 KO TKO, 4 wins by submission. Again, she has not lost. She is 5-0. 3 of her 5 wins come in LFA. LFA 125, LFA 110, LFA 101. Before then, she fought in Mega Fight Championship and Mr. Cage Championship, I believe, in Brazil. No amateur fights on Sherdog or Tapology listed. She's the champion, and she trains out of American Top Team, one of the best gyms in the United States. Ashley AK-47 Nichols out of Cambridge, Ontario, Canada, baby. 4 wins, 3 losses. She's 36 years old. 2 KO TKO, 2 decisions. She won her last fight, LFA 125. Funny enough, on the same card that Jaqueline Amorim fought on last time. Amorim versus Young. She lost 2 in Invicta, but in TKO Ultimatum, she went on a 3-fight professional win streak, 27, all in 2017. So Ashley Nichols, almost 10 years older than the champion, Jaqueline Amorim. I imagine she's the heavy underdog as well as Ashley Nichols. AK-47 is the Canadian. I know Shane is going for Ashley Nichols. I'm rooting for Ashley Nichols in my heart, oh Canada. But for the sake of our beer bet, Shane, I have to go with the champion, Jaqueline Amorim. What are the odds for this one? They are on the screen, but I'm going to check them out right now. Blah, blah, blah. I believe Amorim is only the moderate favorite. Interesting. Minus 350. I mean, that still is a pretty big line. Minus 350. Plus 240 underdog is Ashley Nichols. Plus 240 underdog, Ashley Nichols. Minus 350 favorite is Jaqueline Amorim out of Brazil on a 5-fight win streak. Oh, sorry, I kept saying flyweight. This is a strawweight champion. My mistake, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a ton of strawweights. We've had a lot of bantamweights on the card. Brittany's going to the Amorim as well. Let me know. Let me know your picks here for this final fight, this championship fight. Or look like closing. Jaqueline comes in at minus 424, plus 325 underdog Ashley Nichols. Okay, so that's a pretty heavy difference there. All right, official fighter introductions here, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks to everyone joining us live on the City Light Projects for LFA 142. Reminder, we will be back tomorrow for UFC Sanhagen, Song Yadong. But until then, we have the main event of LFA 142 here. The Canadian makes her walk out of Niagara top team. Ashley Nichols. With some traditional indigenous music for the walkout. I love it. Or is it Tribe Called Red? I can barely hear it. I think it is. First round sub. Shane's going with the heavy underdog. And again, you folks know, in my heart, I'm going for the Canadian, but I picked Jaqueline to win this one. The champion will defend again. Again, I appreciate everyone joining us live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Let us check out. Again, we're trying to get to 650 subs on the channel by the end of the weekend. I hope we can do it. It would be awesome if we can get there. I appreciate everyone who joined us here tonight, whether it's liking the video, whether it's commenting in the live chat, whether it's subscribing to the channel. You are all amazing, and I really, really appreciate it. We do these fight companions minimum 2 week, Contender Series Tuesdays, whatever UFC event is Saturday. But we also do LFA events. We also do Bare Knuckle FC. We also do One Championship. We're going to be doing Ryzen, Bellator, and also PFL this season as well. The champion makes her walkout. And I'll get it up on screen here as well, folks. Oh, voted by the fans as the fans' most popular fighter? Was Amorim? Training American top team, that's no joke, especially as a young fighter in LFA. 5-0. Building up her resume, building up her skills, building up her brand in LFA as a champion. (2013-14) IBJJF World Championship or World Champion is the Brazilian. Damn. That's no joke, folks, by the way. I was watching, was it ADCC today? But I have watched the tournament that was just mentioned as well. Both these women, tremendous shape for 115 pounders. Unbelievable. Live commentary, live reaction. Again, live interaction with all you folks. 650 subs happening by tomorrow, no doubt. I know nothing about MMA/LFA, but going with Ashley, going with the Canadian, going with the underdog. I love it. Sasquatch NHL, again, shout out to you. I love the profile picture. If anyone's a fan of the NHL, if you're a fan of the Seattle Kraken, go subscribe to Sasquatch NHL. Good supporter of this channel and everything that we do here. Absolutely love Sasquatch. Here we go, tail of the tape. Final bout of the evening. The fight in which this entire card was built around. The strawweight title fight. 5 5-minute rounds, ladies and gentlemen. And this is it. This is it. Main event of the evening. Again, and I know, hey, Fight Passes helps quite a bit, but the broadcast of LFA, given, you know, where it's at in the rankings of promotions as far as professional MMA, I fucking love the broadcast for LFA. So if you don't have Fight Pass, get Fight Pass just so you can watch LFA, so you can watch fight nights the whole 9 yards. Like this video, drop a comment in the live chat again for a chance to win some City Light Project merchandise. Join us tomorrow. Song Yudong, Kory Sanhagen, Sasquatch. I hope to see you even just for a little bit tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 6 to 7 hours. We go the entire UFC event here on the Stay Life Project YouTube channel. Oh, Canada, baby. Niagara top team. Even though I'm moving to the States, I'm always going to be so true to the Canadian. Always root for Canada, baby. Let's go. And reminder, stick around to the end of the show, too, because at the end of this fight, I will give a shout-out to everybody who commented in this live chat. I will read your username. I will give you a shout-out. You are all amazing as we get to our main event here. Strawweight title. 5-minute rounds. Let's freaking go.
Jaqueline Amorim, the favorite and the champion. Nichols, a live underdog challenger. Let's get it on!
Round one. Let's get it on, folks. Main event here, LFA 142. Canada, Brazil. Both these fighters center the octagon. Five victories for the champ. 5 first-round victories. Her opponent, 9 years the elder. Out of Ontario, Canada. 33 more subs to 650. Illuminati confirmed. Good shout out to you, Reborn, and I'll give you another shout out later in this stream. Both of them center the octagon, gauging timing. Lankier is Nichols, a little bit more compact, and those huge monster legs. Amorim in the red tape as well, folks. Nichols in the blue. Center of the octagon, still just trying to gauge timing. Nichols kind of has her hands a little too low for my liking, trying to find that lane for left jab to land. More of a wider stance as Nichols as well. Amorim just looks like an absolute fucking beast at 27 years old. Three minutes, 25 seconds left in this first round. Neither's engaged too much yet. A jab here and there. Not really any leg kicks either. Trying to time that jab is Nichols, that left jab. Still. Nichols is the one, I wouldn't even say pressing forward. She's the one trying to get the first engages here, the first exchanges. But they're both just kind of staying within that center of the octagon, that center ring. They haven't really left it at all. And Amorim goes to the takedown and is successful with the single leg. Right into side control. Jaqueline Amorim, side control. Right arm of Nichols is out. Good scramble by Nichols, though, showing the maturity as a fighter in mixed martial arts, as she did do the correct things in the scramble there. Unable to get up to her feet, though. Amorim, again, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion. She's an absolute tank at 155. Inside control, trying to set up a position to get that submission. 1 minute, 42 seconds left in this first round. Amorim side control on Nichols. Nichols doing a good job of defending, getting into anything nasty here. But Amorim is dangerous on the ground. Again, IBJJF, IFBJ, I forget the name of the tournament, I'm sorry. Champion 2013. Looking for Kimura. Looking for Kimura's Amorim. Doesn't get a good, I mean, a good job by Nichols. It doesn't look fancy there, but her defense has been good on the back. But she's still just on her back here. 1 minute left in this first round. Amorim. Top control. Yeah, I'm impressed with Nichols' defense on her back, to be perfectly honest. The broadcast saying it too. She's not giving Amorim much opportunity. She's sprawling when she has to sprawl. She's moving when she has to move. Oh, and there we go. That was a nice transition by Amorim as she gets full mount. That was beautiful. That was quick and beautiful. Full mount by Amorim. Full mount by Amorim. And she gets the armbar and a tap. And still the champion. How crazy was that? You blink and it's over in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Holy shit. Amorim is a tank. Holy fuck. Dr. X, Jaqueline Amorim, and still Ashley, it looked like just zigged when she should have zagged for a second. Amorim gets top position, and instead of going down with the ground and pound, it licks for the armbar. Done. So quick, so clean. She's 115 pounds. She's fucking jacked, dude. Beautiful transition. She's good. She is good. And look at that. Reborn makes some money. Reborn, shout out to you. You're making some money tonight. Get it, girl. Warzone indeed. Shout out to you. I hope you won some money too, brother.
Yeah, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Well, and Shane and I are even, so we don't have a winner out of this one. I still owe you. How many beers, Shane? 2 or 3? Boom, there it is. Okay, so I'm just watching the replay right now. That was beautiful. So, and respect to Ashley. She did look good on her back for the majority of the time she was there. So Jaqueline Amorim pressured and kind of sneaked in the idea that she might go for that Kimura. As soon as she does, as soon as Ashley bites on that, oh, she's going to go with the Kimura and turns, boom, transitions to top control and gets that armbar. Reborn, absolutely, absolutely. And I'll give you another shout out before we hang up the gloves here and end this stream. Got some new subscribers here on the channel. It's awesome. 3 and I owe you 1. There you go. There you go. Great stream, Isha. Always enjoy the energy on your watch alongs and all the insight. Got to run. See you tomorrow. I'm so excited to see you tomorrow, Sasquatch. Have a great night, brother. All right. Official decision and interview now in the center of the octagon. We will listen into that. I'll give a little commentary if there's anything that needs to be said as well. Then we will give a final shout out to everybody who commented in this live chat before hanging up the gloves this evening. And still, the LFA belt is fucking sick. Honestly, I like the LFA belt more than the UFC belt. I really do. Beautiful belt. Retains the strawweight title, Jaqueline Amorim, and still, baby. Thank you so much, Brittany. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, listening in to the center of the octagon. Good English by Amorim, training at ATT, probably been competing in North America for a long time. Still just listening into her interview here, folks. All right, she's talking her way through the finish here right now. Don't worry, stick around. I want to give you all a shout out. Everyone who commented in the live chat, I'm going to give you all a shout out here before we hang up the gloves. A reminder that tomorrow, UFC Sanhagen, Song Yadong, starting 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live 6-7 hours, as late as it goes, here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. See you later, Brian. See you tomorrow, buddy. Thank you so much for the support, as always, Brian and Brittany, and I'll give everyone a shout out here in a moment. Last week, Chiesa was interviewing, if I'm not mistaken. He did a good job. Where can we find your predictions? I'm posting them either before I go to bed here tonight or first thing in the morning, Reborn, on this channel, the City Life Project YouTube channel. So like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and either tonight, I'm going to record it after this. I just got to go get some dinner after this. I'll record it tonight. Whether I finish editing and posting it, we will see. No promises. It will either be posted before we go to bed tonight or first thing in the morning. I'm no expert, by the way. It's just kind of basing it off of, you know, what GC says on Helwani, what James Krause has said, what the Guru has said, based on what I've seen from the fighters, and I just kind of give you my honest opinion. Strawweight champ and still, baby. Unbelievable card. Miles better than last week's. All good fights tonight also, 100%. All right, I'm going to give a shout out to everybody here. Shout out Brittany. Shout out Reborn. Shout out Brian. Shout out Sasquatch NHL. Shane, of course. Warzone Boxing, MMA, and Sports. Go subscribe to their channel as well. Joe G, shout out to you. Shout out to who else was here? I'm just scrolling up my live chat. Pinche Walter, of course. How could I forget? Jacob loves THPN. Angus. Who else we got? We had quite a few people here tonight, which is awesome. Joe, of course, Vaci. Or Joe Vaci, I should say. And shout out to Vaci for winning his fight. Shout out to Front Row Productions. Shout out to Tom. Go check out Tom Keaston on Twitter. Shout out to Sean the Peanut Butter Man. Shout out to Luke Devlin. Shout out to Liam all the way in New Zealand. Shout out to Mick31 Mick. Shout out to the Soda Pod YouTube channel. Of course, my man, of course. All right, that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. What a tremendous night of fights. LFA 141 in the books. A Canadian may not have won, but Jaqueline put on a tremendous performance. Everybody put on a tremendous performance here tonight. I will see you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern for UFC Sanhagen, Song Yadong. If you could do me one more favor, folks, right after this video is posted, please like it if you haven't already and comment on it. If you leave a comment, YouTube just loves that. They help push the video to new viewers if we get more comments on the video right after it's posted. So please do that for me. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's joining. Shout out to you all. I will see you tomorrow, UFC. Salute indeed. Unbelievable community we are building here, Warzone. Please comment on the video after it's posted. I'll sub to your channel right after I get some dinner in my belly, sir. You all are amazing. See you tomorrow. UFC, Sanhagen, Song Yadong. Until next time. Until tomorrow. Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Peace. I'm out of here.